Hello, and thank you for being here for Innovate to Education, bringing the past to the future, where I will be diving into the American Museum of Natural History, also known as AMNH, and how they can leap into the future by simply adding an interactive world based on famous, popular exhibits using the power of VR and AR. AMNH is no stranger to bringing immersive worlds into their institution, and their mission statement definitely shines to discover, interpret, and dismay through science, research, and education, knowledge about human culture and the natural world and the universe. AMNH's mission statement is reflected in many education programs, such as Adventures in Science Camp, where they cater to curious kids from 1st all the way to 12th grade. Unfortunately, not all the kids that apply to these classes are accepted, especially given if you do not fit into one of the financial brackets. But by offering learning cards, it gives a chance for these students and kids to continue learning without the need of applying for one of the camps. They can do this through the VR and AR cards that are located in the exhibits. Curious kids get to learn more about the space they are currently in by interacting and hearing their environments. Of course, not all kids learn the same, especially when catering to a large age range. By adding sound that is inspired or authentic to the artifacts in the space, all learners get an opportunity to get the sense of feeling more invited and welcomed to the space, while adding more than what a label can just do, especially if those learners cannot read English. The AR/VR headset will offer a range of accessibility features such as sound and the ability to engage with LingoPal, to have over 100 different languages translated live. Some languages offered are Arabic, Chinese, Danish, Dutch, English, Italian, Romanian, Spanish, and my native language. And so much more. LingoPal mimics that tone of the user's voice, so when you're interacting, it has an almost familiar sound. There is also live speech-to-speech, speech-to-text, text-to-speech, and users can easily take the headsets off and learn at their own pace. Why this feature in AR/VR tech? Well, LingoPal is your AI-powered solution for breaking down language barriers in videos and in person. Our technology translates and localizes content, connecting you with a global audience effortlessly with LingoPal. Communications known as have no limits. The headset will not be limited to school kids, but also adults that are equally as curious about the new exhibit spaces they are exploring. Accessibility features can be used for adults as well. Collection images will be made available over time, so that the AMNH has an opportunity to display digital exhibits where, even though artifacts cannot come out of storage due to space or maybe the fragility of the object, the visitor can still learn all AMNH has to offer. Here are the many exhibits and objects that AMNH has to offer. A mobile version of the activities can be offered in a smaller scale so that one can explore these spaces without having to wait simply for the VR headset, even though the headset would give it a more immersive experience. Games give an opportunity for the museum to expand in many education programs and even find people outside of just student and kids. Many institutions in Manhattan are looking for a way to include AR, VR into their exhibits, such as the Intrepid Museum in 2016. But to set the standard for AR, VR, and innovation in education, and to bridge the gap from the past to the future, AMNH will be the first. So what do you say? Are you ready to enter a new world of learning?